YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all are new, then welcome for the first time. My name is Angel Uchiha. I want to thank y'all for liking, commenting, subscribing, running those views up, all that good shit that y'all do to support my channel. I fuck with y'all. Y'all cool as fuck for that, for real. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, we're gonna be doing a Q&A. Y'all delivered. I asked y'all to ask me some questions, and y'all asked me some questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my part and give y'all some answers. But first, let's get into the wine of the day. So right now, I am drinking one of my go-to wines. It's called Three Wishes, and I get it from Whole Foods. You might be able to get it from other places, but I've only ever got it from Whole Foods, so I can't promise you nothing else. This is the red blend. Personally, I love Cabernet. Usually when I drink wine, I drink Cabernet. Um, my favorite wine is like ruby port, tawny port. Like I love a port. Um, and I don't know. I feel like this red blend, it can get kind of close, especially if you like a dry wine. I like dry wine. Sometimes I do semi-sweet. Sometimes I'll do sweet. But it's starting to get where the sweet, like, it irritates me. It makes me more bloated. It makes me more hungover, like queasy and stuff. Like I don't too much do the sweet wine anymore. So if you love a red wine, if you're a baddie on a budget, I don't even want to talk about what just happened. So the first question is, why are you like this? I feel like that's a good question to start this video off with. Um, why am I like this? Why am I like this? That's a good question. Y'all, I'm just me. I don't know what to say. I'm very I know who asked this question and I know why they're asking it because I be showing my black ass when I talk to this person. Um I don't know though. It's just me. I'm a sun in Pisces. I'm a Mercury in Pisces. So what you get is what you see. I think what I say what I think. I think of most people, they have two different signs in their sun and their Mercury. So it's like the way that they process information, the way that they communicate, the way that they think is different from how they want to show up in the world and like their ego and how they present themselves. My shit is the same. Same sign, same house. So how I present myself is how I am. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How I think is what the fuck I say. Okay. So people don't be used to that. They don't be used to that. They be used to people like altering how they present themselves to the public versus what their real thoughts are. And I don't have time for that. That shit irritate me. So yeah, that's why I think that's why I'm like this. So number two is, what's something you newly discovered about making content? So I discovered about making content that people like to be angry. People like to argue. I thought that people like to laugh. People like to feel inspired. People like to, you know, just all these positive, mushy gushy things. But I think in my experience with content, out of all the content I make, when I make clickbait, rage bait, something for people to yell at, something for people to take all their anger and frustration out at, that is what is the most successful for me. So yeah, luckily for me, I'm good at pissing people off. I'm Mars and Aries in the 10th house, so I'm really good at getting people riled up. whether it be at me or whether it be at somebody else or whether it be with they self, whatever. I'm good at lighting a fire, stirring up the pot. Let's mix it up a little bit. So yeah, that's something I learned about content recently. Three, what new videos can we expect? Okay, so when I first started this channel, I I'm so sorry. I don't know why I put the background blur thing on and it's acting stupid. I'm trying to get the nice polished like portrait look. And I feel like it's doing this like weird lighting thing that's annoying. But anyways, um what's some content that we can expect? So when I first started this channel, I said that I was going to do lifestyle, beauty, and podcasts. But I got so caught up in like the knowledge based content and podcasts, the lectures, all that stuff, that I forgot to give y'all lifestyle and beauty. So y'all can definitely expect to see me doing hauls, gym vlogs. I'm gonna start doing gym vlogs, homeschooling vlogs. I'm gonna start doing like skincare, hair care, body care. Um, Oh, me and I got some more friends down here finally that are into the shit that I'm into. So you're gonna start seeing way more camping vlogs. Keep your eyes peeled. Did I tell y'all that we're hitting this? No, I didn't. I showed y'all the wine, but we're also hitting this pen. It's black diamond. It's an indica. I try to stay away from sativas because they make me think too much. Okay, so how's life treating you? Life is treating me grand. I love life. Like my life is amazing as fuck. I think that my universe, my creator, my world, my higher self, my mind, my spirit, my body, everything that involves me and belongs to me is always working for my better good. Everything that I experience is something that brings me closer to my goals. Everything that I do is something that makes me better. Like I'm always just getting better. I'm always accomplishing more. Um, Life is just taking care of me. My needs are always met. Sometimes things that I want don't come into fruition, but the things that I need definitely do. And then when I'm patient, I get shit that's better than what I want. You know what I mean? So that's the only time my universe tells me no to something I want is when it's about to give me something better than what I want, you know? And that's how I'm feeling. That's how I feel life is treating me. A lot of the things that I've been working on for years are starting to come into fruition this year. I don't know why. I'm not in my Saturn return. So I don't know why like all this shit is suddenly just dropping in my lap. Like as far as it's shit that I've been working on for years. Like, you got like a lighter and you just sparking that bitch, sparking that bitch, sparking that bitch, sparking that bitch, and it just keeps sparking, but it won't ignite. I feel like there's some things in my life that have been like that, but now I'm I got a light, bitch. Like I don't know. It's like the things I've been trying to do have been hitting, and it's making me very grateful. It's making me glad that I didn't give up. It's making me glad that I didn't procrastinate. It's making me glad that I didn't switch gears. Um, I'm on my divine timing shit. Like everything is divine. Yeah, that's how life is treating me. So, how did you come to realize that matriarchy is the true way? So, I would honestly say that me discovering that matriarchy is the true way is not just something that's linear. It's not one specific moment that just clicked into place. No, I have been truth seeking for a very, very long time now. All right. So I was raised Christian. Like my earliest memories of truth seeking, I was like probably 8 or 9 years old asking my grandma, like, why did, why? Like when they said God made Eve and Adam and the garden and all this thing, well, why did he make the devil? Why? Like my brain was just fried. Like, why? Why did he make the devil? Oh, well, because he da, 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 da. But I thought God knows everything. I thought da, da, da. Like literally from, I would say, very young ages, like around 10 years old, one of the main things that was super in my mind was like, why would God sacrifice if Jesus died for our sins, but Jesus is God? Why would he? Why would he kill himself? Or I don't know. These are the questions I had very early on, and I couldn't find the answer. And I think that that has been my consistent experience with the patriarchy. That has been my consistent experience with all patriarchal religions, Abrahamic religions, because I've gone through multiple spirituals, like ways of life, right? Walks of life. Um, but I think in reality to me, the current communities, societies, nations that we live inside of, they're patriarchal. You know, America is not a polytheistic goddess worshiping society. It's founded on Christianity. Our dollars say in God we trust, right? Uh, like we are very centered around Abrahamic religions, and most world powers are. So, and I hope this is not getting into too much detail, but I realized that a lot of the problems I see in society, they're just a reflection of the problems that are found in these Abrahamic religions. And I truly believe and have experienced that when women are in positions of leaderships, when spiritualities are matrifocal, we don't see the same level of hatred, poverty, destruction, competition, just depleting our world of resources, non-renewable resources. Um, just when I think of all of the major issues within the world's greatest nations, um, I think that patriarchy is almost always at the core or the root. So, for me, um, and also the matriarchal societies that I've studied, both of antiquity and present day, they always are conveniently void of these same exact issues. So to me, I like to put two and two together. If 1 + 1 = 2, then I believe in two, you know? So that's what I'll say. That's what I'm trying to say is I don't think it was a moment. It was just a gradual understanding of how societies are functioning and how they would better function and become more efficient and less destructive to the people within them. Um, and that has always naturally led me to matriarchy, even when I've tried to run away from it. But that's another video. So, what new videos? Oh, no. What has motherhood taught you? Motherhood has taught me how to stop thinking individualistic on a daily basis. So, um, I think before I had children, there were times where I thought community and um sustainability, but I don't know. I think there were times that I did default to a more selfish, individualistic mentality. Um, Having children has definitely helped me refine my thoughts, make my decisions in a way that aren't just about me and what I feel and what I think and what I want. Um, I realized that I think sometimes we can get into survival mode and we just feel like, how can I survive? How can I make it to the next day? Um, what is it that I need to keep my head above water? That's the easy mentality to fall into in these type of communities. But once you have children, you have to start thinking like, how can I, what decision, I have to make decisions 10 steps ahead. Does that make sense? To make sure that not only I survive, but they survive. Not only am I okay, but they're okay. And they have the opportunity to build upon things that I don't think I ever did. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to go get me some spaghetti. I just did the fattest shit ever. I put sour cream in my spaghetti. I don't know why. Hopefully, this ain't no pregnant shit. But, anyways, so I was explaining that being a mother has taught me a level of depth and a level of thinking from a communal perspective where I used to think individually or in a way that was more individualistic, so to speak. Oh my God. I just broke my wine glass, y'all. That's what I was laughing at in the beginning of the video. I broke my fucking wine glass. I don't know why I feel like that's some drunk shit to do. Like, how your wine glass end up broke? Who or what inspires you? I think, like, what inspires me on a daily basis, for the most part, and this might sound a little wild, y'all. This might sound, but I wake up and I check my bank account. And when I don't like what I see, that shit inspires me to do more. Like, when I set my goals and I accomplish them and I succeed, that is what brings me to a space of feeling inspired, feeling accomplished, feeling empowered, feeling like I could do anything. Um, yeah, hitting my goals. Hitting my goals is an inspiration for sure. Like when I published my books last year, that shit put me in gear. Like something about hitting that milestone, I was starting to lose steam. I was starting to feel more depressed. Something about hitting that milestone just put like this fire under my ass. And I've been on go pretty much ever since. So have you healed from that domestic violence relationship or are you still working through it? Go ahead and pour it in the glass because that's a little. Hmm. Have I healed? Hmm. Mm. This is the last video that we're gonna have this light and glitch. You won't see this from me anymore. I apologize for my behavior. But yeah, um, I think you know how some wounds like they don't heal, they never really heal, or like they heal, but that spot will always be more prone to injury. Like, like knee injuries, hip injuries, that type of thing. Like a wound that never 100% heals. 100% heals, or it's like a little, I don't know. In some ways, I'm a little more guarded than I used to be. In some ways, I have healthy boundaries in places that I didn't used to have healthy boundaries. Um, it's certain niggas I hate, you know? And I think hatred is a sign of not being fully healed. So, but fuck it. I would say I healed. I would say I healed. I think there'll always be certain parts of me that are changed and will probably never be the same. But that doesn't mean that they're unhealed, you know? It just means that they're different. They changed. And change is okay. So that's what I would say. That is all the questions. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Make sure I missed nothing. Yeah, that's all the questions. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm not monetized, y'all. I should be monetized. Subscribe, subscribe. Follow me on all my socials. And yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all for thugging it out with me. And showing me love.